15411 Young Street. Hedges need to be done. Trash trees need to be done. Yard needs to be cut. You need new steps. All the cracks need to be refinished. You need screens. You need to get all these trash trees out of the garage. Cut the backyard, hedges. I recommend all the vines off the house. Need a vacuum breaker. Need a fence, or a gate, I should say. House could be nice, but it's gonna need some work. Again, as usual. Got masters on the front door. Going into the foyer, you're gonna have to paint the foyer. You're gonna have to fix some flooring. Remove the trash in the closet. Paint the walls, paint the trim. Living room, you're gonna have to paint the walls. You're gonna need all new blinds, paint the window trim. 1, 2, 3 blinds, paint the window trim, paint the trim, paint all the walls. You're gonna have to paint the ceiling, paint the fireplace. You need outlet covers. Got a hole in the wall. Need smoke detectors. Kitchen, you're gonna have to fix some flooring. Paint all the walls. Paint the ceiling. 2 blinds, paint the window trim. Remove the trash. Gas stove. Gonna need a whole bunch of ceiling work. Gonna need a blind in the kitchen. You gotta paint all the cabinets. Paint the window trim. Looks like there must have been a flood upstairs in the bathroom. Back room, you're gonna have to rip the carpet out, paint all the walls, fix all the ceiling, fix the wall, remove the trash, paint the walls. You need outlet covers, light switch covers. Paint inside the closets. Got a half bath. Need a recaulk everything. Paint the walls, paint trim, light bulbs throughout the house. Remove the carpet in this room. This is what I meant by the flooring. Basement to the stairway. Got to paint all the walls, paint the steps, the landing, trim, ceiling. Need a light globe. Paint the handrail, paint the risers. Basement. Remove all the trash. I can't paint the concrete floors. Laundry room. I don't know what's going on here. You're gonna have to. Whoa, slippery as hell. Yeah, there's a leak in that pipe. That pipe needs to be fixed. Whoa, that's slippery as hell in there too. I'm not going in there because it's actually poop. Water heater, furnace are here. Trying to find a water meter. Well, oh, there's the water meter. Water meter reading. Uh, 0324590. So quite a bit to do in the basement. Paint all the risers. Going upstairs again. Quite a bit of work to be done. Stairway going upstairs, you got to paint the handrail, remove the carpet, paint the banisters, paint the stringers, paint the walls. Move all the carpet, paint the knee wall. Upstairs hallway, paint the walls. Need smoke detector, paint the ceiling, paint the trim, paint the knee wall, remove the carpet, paint all the doors. Bathroom. Clean, disinfect, paint the linen closet door, paint inside the closet, paint the ceiling. I don't know what you want to do with the tile in here, it's all nasty. I need a blind, paint the window trim, paint the walls, paint the door. 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath. Bedroom 1 on the right. You're gonna need a new bedroom door. Well, it's there, but I don't know if it's any good. Need smoke detectors, paint the walls. You're gonna need 2 blinds, remove the carpet, paint the window trim, paint the trim. Need outlet covers. Paint inside the closet. 2 blinds, I said. Paint all the trim. Bedroom 2, front left, remove the carpet. Need 3 blinds. Paint the walls, paint the trim, paint the doors, smoke detectors. Paint the window trim, paint the closet door. Bedroom 3, remove the carpet, paint the walls. Move all the stickers, paint the ceiling. Outlet covers, light switch covers needed. Remove the trash, paint the window trim. You need 1 blind. Paint inside the closet. Need a clothes rod. Paint the hall closet too, hallway closet. This house is gonna need a lot of work, but it could be a nice home. Like I said, you gotta paint the walls, paint the trim. Clean up the backyard, like I said, a lot of trash trees. I gotta check the garage, I didn't go in the garage. You can't get in the garage because the trash trees growing in front of the door. A bunch of trash in the garage too. Need to cut these trees down, but I can't do those. So, gonna need some work. And this is 15411 Young.